Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls Varsity Basketball on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined by Ludington Boys Varsity Basketball Coach and the OSN Executive Director, Producer Thad Shank. He'll be doing color commentary. We also have Nick Wysong as our OSN, 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and of course Jackson Jenner as the Oriole Sports Network cameraman. How's it going, Coach?
Good. Great night for basketball. Looks like we're packed to the rafters here at Hawley Gym tonight. It's going to be an exciting one, Scoop.
No doubt about that. As even Coach Warren Stowe said, Oakridge down a little bit right now with their basketball, the girls varsity and JV programs, but he
not the days of Sophia Weird, huh?
Sophia Wired, what a ball player! What a ball player she was.
There's another girl on that team too, Scoop. I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
she had a partner, a little taller gal, could really shoot the three.
I know.
You should know this stuff,
Yeah,
Scoop.
I know. I should know it, Coach, and I know who you're talking about, but the name's not coming to me right now. But yeah, Wired went on to the University of Toledo, where she had a fine collegiate career. She was a heck of a competitor.
She was a heck of a basketball player. Terry DeYoung used to coach for Oakridge. He had many good teams there back in the day.
Yep, you're right on that, Coach. No doubt about that. You guys got a game on tomorrow, right, at Muskegon Oakridge?
The conference kind of rotates each week. Thursday nights, the girls are at one spot, and boys are at the same spot on Friday, or opposite venues, usually the same team, and then the next week it switches. But I think with that cancellation makeup, the Mighty Orioles girls are at Fremont tomorrow too, right?
That is correct, and the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM will be there bringing Oriole Nation the basketball game. And Ludington wins tonight. They got a chance to really give themselves a great opportunity tomorrow night, their coach, to get a share of the conference lead.
Yeah, they've done a nice job, and it should be interesting. We saw them earlier in the year against the Fremont team that was a fairly veteran-laden team. The game was pretty competitive, I thought. I mean, it could have gone either way through three quarters, so It'll be interesting to see them go down to Fremont and see if they can handle the Packers' pressure.
No doubt about that. Earlier I had the chance to talk to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say in regards to tonight's ball game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and that player for tonight's game is Claire Keith. Claire is a sophomore. She wears jersey number 13, and she plays the guard position. Now, Claire, your favorite thing about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I like how close all the players and the coaches are.
Very good. Your strongest trait about the way you play the game of basketball?
I think my strongest trait is probably ball handling and bringing the ball up the court.
Well, you're definitely one of the things I've noticed of late. It seems like every game, as you continue, your maturation, I like to say, you appear to be more and more aggressive. And it's just, against Shelby the other night, the way you came out, and that's one of my favorite things about the way you play the game is your aggressiveness. What do you feel are the team strengths this year, Claire, and what are the team goals?
I think our strength is definitely defense. We're very aggressive on defense, and we get a lot of steals. I know that one of our goals was to keep teams to 38 points or less all season.
Okay, and you've been doing a pretty good job of that as well, too. Yes. What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I like how he always jokes around, and he's never super serious or anything.
Who's someone that inspires you off the court, and why?
My aunt, Trisha, really inspires me because she always works really hard.
What's one skill you've worked the hardest to improve for this season?
I've tried to make it a goal to focus on my defense this season, and yeah.
Okay. Well, you've been playing some good defense, no doubt that, you and your teammates. What's your favorite memory from basketball for the Orioles so far, Claire?
The Northwood camp that we went to this past summer was really fun and had some team bonding and stuff.
Okay. Now, did you have a favorite Ludington Oriole basketball player that you were a fan of and followed while growing up in Ludington?
I was a big fan of Abby Banstra.
That's a good one to have. Abby's been mentioned a few times this year. Yep. And she's playing now. She's playing college ball. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Coach Stowe was at her game this past weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you have a favorite basketball or a favorite sports movie?
Wait, no. Not favorite.
No. How about a favorite movie?
Oh, yeah. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, okay. Who stars in that? Put you on the spot
Honestly,
here.
I forgot their names,
Okay.
but
I know the movie you're talking about. I can't think of who stars in it right now, too. But so 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay. Is that more of a comedy?
it's like a rom-com.
Okay. Now, your favorite class and teacher at LHS?
I guess Mr. Stowe and Apes.
Okay. What are you enjoying the most about growing up and living in Ludington?
The beach, for sure.
That's the answer that most people say. No doubt about that. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Another very popular response. Your plans, Claire, for spring sports, and talk about what you did this past fall athletically at LHS.
This spring, I'm going to play soccer, and this past fall, I played volleyball.
And your positions on the soccer and volleyball teams?
Soccer, I play like defensive mid, defense, and then volleyball, I'm an outside hitter.
Now, where do you hope to be, and what do you hope to be doing 10 years from now?
I would love to own a Pilates studio in Florida.
Okay, all right. And anybody listening to tonight's telecast on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
My grandparents and my aunt.
All right, Claire, I wanted to congratulate you on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight for tonight's game, and all the best to you and your teammates this basketball season. As always, go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington and Muskegon Oakridge getting set to do battle here. First things first, we want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. We also want to thank Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Now, Oriole Nation, we realize that was not Coach Warren Stowe. That was not the pregame coach's interview. We got him flip-flopped. That was the interview that I did recently with Ludington Oriole Claire Keith, which we're going to re-air at halftime. So that'll re-air as sponsored by Indian Summer Co-op. Right now, though, the Lundquist Furniture starting lineups for the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles, coached by Saxon Smith. Starting at the guards, number 1, Emilio Carrillo. The other guard, number 11, Adeline Govin. as well as number 20, Bea Lawrence. The forwards, Johanna Lundquist, and number 3, Breslin Medema. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe. Starting at guard for the Orioles, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. She is a senior. The other guard for the Orioles will be number 13, Claire Keith. And the third guard for Ludington, number 23, J.C. Cole. The forwards are number 12, Jalen Laird, a senior, and number 5, Eloise Quitneski, a sophomore. So, Coach, we've got the Orioles and the Eagles, Muskegon Oakridge in blue jerseys, white lettering and numerals trimmed in black, Ludington in their white jerseys, orange numerals and lettering trimmed in black. And we're getting set for action here at Hawley Gym on this Thursday night. Ludington controls the tip, and with the ball, Madeline Kenyon, she'll give it up now to Claire Keith, and Keith right off the bat, a three-pointer. That's a little bit short right there. Claire Keith is our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. We're underway here at Hawley. The Orioles and the Eagles. West Michigan Conference Lakes Division action. Claire Keith right there going for that steal. Wasn't able to get the ball before it went out of bounds, and it is Oakridge basketball. Oakridge on the attack. There's a shot up and off the mark there, a little bit short by Carrillo. And here comes Madeline Kenyon with the ball. Kenyon to Keith, and now to Quitneski. Nice move by Eloise. I know she's a player that you're more and more impressed as I am, Coach, every time you see her play.
Well, that was a quick rip to the basket right there. That girl from Oakridge didn't have any chance to keep her in front right there. And when you have Eloise's length and you have that ability to put the ball on the floor like that, that's a positive thing for the next 3 years for the Lady Orioles.
Definitely. The Eagles came right back, and they got a basket from Breslin Medema, and we have a 2-2 game right now. 6:36 to go in the opening quarter. Oakridge basketball. Baseline jumper up. No good. Ball fought for, and Carrillo comes away with it. She played, she's a 5-quarter player, Coach, number 1 for the Eagles.
Well, she's already, you can tell, have a little bit, she might have bit off a little more than she can chew with the Oriole pressure right here.
6:15 to go, opening quarter, 2-2, the Orioles and the Eagles. Again, we do apologize to you folks. If you were tuned in and you were waiting to hear Coach Warren Stowe's pregame interview, we had Claire Keith's player in the spotlight, which we will re-air at halftime. So, look, these things happen occasionally. We do apologize about that, and we're back to action here. Eloise Quitneski with it. Now to Kenyon, to Claire Keith. Claire, turn around, up, and it's spun out of bounds. It will be Oakridge basketball.
Claire really likes that left hand. You know, she's a right-hander. Usually, you know, girls or guys in both respects tend to attack their strong hand 90% of the time. Claire's the opposite, so hopefully the Eagles got that on the scouting report.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a basket by the Eagles, number 11, Adeline Govan. And the Eagles have a 4-2 lead. Quitneski, she went to the hoop there and had the ball stripped from her, and here come the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles.
Coach Stowe's going to the bench pretty early, it looks like. You know, this is one of those games where you know you're better than your opponent. How do you come out? What's the human nature sometimes to come out not with the same intensity? And I think that's what he sees early on, calling the timeout.
Exactly, Coach, and good point right there. Right now, we'd like to thank some of our great sponsors, beginning with House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And Indian Summer Co-op, they are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Back to the action here. Muskegon Oakridge 4, Ludington 2, 5:04 to go in the opening quarter. Coach, you were describing that before we went to the break right there. Would you consider this somewhat of a trap game for the Orioles?
I don't think it's a trap game. I think Ludington's going to win this game. I don't think it's a trap game in any respect, but I think it's just a hard game. Sometimes when you have a 22-game season, it's hard to get up for each and every night. And
sure.
And I think especially when the mentality is, we beat this team by 40 the last time we played them, there's a tendency sometimes maybe to come out not with the same energy you'd come out with against a Manistee or a Fremont or someone like that.
Great take there, Coach, on that. Yeah, and Ludington did get a basket from Heston Stowe, and we have a tie game with 4:36 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington defeated Oakridge back on the 19th of December at Oakridge by the score of 64-22. Okay, Oakridge with the ball in the lane, shot up and in, and scoring the basket for the Eagles, number 23, Cambria Genthart. That's a familiar name. That's quite a popular name in Manistee. And Ludington comes right back, and they get a score from Heston Stowe. Heston with 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington and Muskegon Oakridge tied up at 6 apiece. There's a steal by Forfinski. Heston Stowe with another basket, and Heston has 6 points in this first quarter. Ludington up 8-6.
Ball Hawks smell blood right now. Heston and Grace came off that bench, and they're going after it right now.
Also Raven Thomas on the court. Raven the wrecking ball Thomas. There's a nice block right there by Jalen Laird. And, oh boy, it's not for the faint of heart down there, is it, Coach?
This is the game Oakridge does not want to become involved with. I mean, they want it to be a half-court game, slow down the pace of this game. Pace went from a snail's pace here in the first 2.5 minutes to the last couple minutes is turned totally around, which is in our favor.
Laird at the free throw line right now. Laird. First free throw is good. Jalen Laird, a senior, wears jersey number 1. She's out there with the Raven Thomas. Also, you also have Grace Forfinski out there, Heston Stowe, and just checking back into the Oriole lineup, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. 2 free throws for Jalen Laird. I'll tell you, Coach, we were at courtside in Shelby the other night. First time all year we've been right at courtside for a game, and didn't get any, no stray balls came into the table or no players slammed into the table. But I'll tell you, you're down there and it's like, you talked about these ball hawks. Boy, oh boy, these Ludington players, ultra aggressive. And you love seeing that as a coach, don't you?
You do.
Yeah. There's a shot, no good by Kwetneski. Rebound, Kenyon, no good, but she's fouled and she'll go to the free throw line. Ludington up 10-6 with 3:23 to go in the opening quarter. Madeline Kenyon at the free throw line. First shot by Kenyon is good. That was a game in which Ludington handed Shelby their first loss of the year. The Tigers came into that game 9-0.
A nice win for the Orioles.
Yeah, it was. Second attempt, and that's going to be a lane violation on the Orioles there. Eloise got a little too aggressive right there. Ludington up 11-6, 3:23 to go in the opening quarter. Muskegon Oakridge basketball with it, number 21, and that's Rayona Morris. Now over to Carrillo. Carrillo being harassed there by Stowe. And the Eagles still have the ball, and the three-point attempt is up and off the mark there. It ends up in the hands of Madeline Kenyon.
Oakridge did a nice job handling the pressure there. The Carrillo girl did a nice job of, like we say, making the trap your friend. Heston and Grace got after her, but she kept her composure, passed it out, and Oakridge got an advantage and a decent shot.
Raven Thomas gives it to Madeline Kenyon. Now they'll swing it to Heston Stowe on top of the key to Grace Forfinski. Forfinski down the lane, and now she's going to pick up her dribble and give it to Eloise. Eloise, great court vision right there. You can see Eloise watching right there. And, of course, with her height, Coach, she was able to spot the cutting Heston Stowe right there. Heston, yep.
Yeah, Heston did a nice job there. We call that a blind cut right there, Scoop.
Okay.
When the defense starts looking at the ball and overwatching the ball, conceptually you like kids to be able to make that cut. And Heston did a good job when her defender started ball watching and making that cut to the basket and providing a good opportunity for the Orioles.
Heston's second attempt is up and no good. She did get the first free throw. Ludington is up 12-6. Heston Stowe with 7 points this first quarter. 2:29 left in it. 6-point Oriole lead. That quick timeout there by Coach Stowe there as his team started out a little, what would you say, probably not lethargic. Oh, nice pass and a nice finish there for Jalen Laird, who gets the basket. Kind of move would you call that, Coach? Was that a back cut right there, or was that more of just a?
That was a high ball screen right
okay.
there. High ball screen. Jalen rolled to the hole hard.
Oh, and there's a nice pass, and Eloise Kwitneski gets the hoop there.
Well, this second group has done a nice job creating a little bit of energy in the gym. I think that's their job. I mean, when you bring Heston and Grace off the bench and then mix in Claire or Madeline Kenyon with them, you get a little bit more of a defensive-minded group out there.
Back into the game, J.C. Cole. She wears jersey 23. She's a senior. Ludington up 16-6, 1:49 to go in the opening quarter. JV game tonight. Ludington wins by the score of 52-17. Kenyon for three. No good. Rebound to the Eagles, number 11, and that's Adeline Govan. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. I know Ludington JV, they were happy to get back Addison LaPointe tonight, seeing her first game action of the year. She definitely plays with a lot of energy, as do all of those girls on that JV team. Great to see that spark. They'll work the ball in. Kwitneski, nice move. Just left it a little short. She loves going to that left hand too, Coach.
Yeah, she did a nice job attacking middle, but the defense took the middle away. We just call that a drop step, spin backwards, and went to her left. Just was unable to finish her off.
Oh, there's a shot up and in by the Eagles' Adeline Govan. Ludington up by the score of 16-8, 58 seconds to go opening quarter. Kenyon to Forfinski. Grace Forfinski on the dribble. She's going to be called for a travel right there. Into the Oriole lineup, returning number 13, Claire Keith. Hey, Oriole Nation, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist. Talk to Trent out there at Lundquist Furniture, 231-757-3368. Trent is there for you. Back to the action here. Oakridge able to save the ball, but they save it right to Claire Keith. Claire on the dribble drive, shot up, no good. Rebound, J.C. Cole. And now J.C. is going to be fouled, and the foul will be called on the Eagles, number 20. I think that's Bea Lawrence. Yes. Ludington basketball. They're up by 8, 16-8. Nice entry pass to Kwitneski. No good. Laird right there, though. No good. She left it short, and now I think the foul is going to be called on Jalen Laird. A couple of point-blank shots right there, Coach, and as we know, they don't always go in.
No, they don't.
Well, there's a deflection, and now Madeline Kenyon with it for the Orioles. 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ludington up 16-8. Claire Keith up, no good. Rebound to the Eagles, number 13, Adriana Rapp. Rapp still with it. She'll give it back now to Lawrence. Down to 3 seconds. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound, Ludington, and at the end of one from Hawley Gym, girls varsity basketball. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 16, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 8. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington up 16-8. We begin play here in the second quarter. Muskegon Oakridge basketball will be at Fremont tomorrow covering the Ludington girls JV and varsity games. Oakridge, a shot put up there by number 11, Adeline Govin, no good. Govin, I'm sorry. And she'll give the ball back now to Bea Lawrence. Three-pointer up and good for the Eagles, number 23, Cambria Gethart. Ludington up 16-11. Nice drive there by Claire Keith. Couldn't get the basket, but right there for the offensive board and put back, Eloise Kwitneski. And there's a steal by the Orioles. I think we're going to have a foul called on Grace Forfinski, though, Coach.
Yeah, the Ball Hawks have returned. They got a little bit of blow there. Yeah. Now they're back in, ready to rip.
You got Stowe out there along with Keith. And as Coach said, the Ball Hawks are definitely out there. Forfinski, Laird, and Kwitneski. Ludington up 18-11. 7:06 to go in the opening half. Muskegon Oakridge basketball. We got the big games tomorrow at Fremont. There's a steal by the Orioles. Heston Stowe with it, and Oakridge Eagle went back there, and by the time she righted herself, she was out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, our exclusive halftime show sponsor is Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. Shot put up there, no good by Laird, saved by Forfinski, but right to Oakridge's Breslin Medema. Now a traveling violation on the Eagles. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee is our exclusive post-game sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Nice move there by Laird. Too much on the shot, but right there for the offensive board and another putback, Eloise Kwitneski. Now here's a steal by Claire Keith. Orioles up 20-11. And now a pass from Stowe to Kwitneski, and Eloise gets fouled.
The Eagles are having a real problem keeping our girls' penetration, keeping them in front of us right now. We're running that dribble drive, and we are getting to the paint, getting to the rack almost every time we want to.
We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, another of our fine and superb sponsors, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, particularly this time of year. The roads are very slippery. However, if you end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give Mike a call, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. My 2025 Buick Encore is going to be going out there, Coach. Mike's going to make it look all nice and pretty for me. I asked him, can I get
another accident, Husky?
Well,
man,
yeah.
I mean, I think Mike should start paying you for all the advertisement you're giving him on all your car issues.
It was actually in my own driveway, Coach, and I backed up into my sister-in-law's vehicle, which my alarms did not sound, my alarm sensors. And but Mike, I asked him, I said, I'm going to
Making excuses, Scoop. I already blaming the alarm sensors.
He said, I'll give you a Renner, Scoop. I said, can you give me one that's orange and black?
You grew up in a day where there were no alarm sensors, so I don't think you should have much of an excuse.
I've gotten a little lazy, Coach. Nice move there by Claire Keith, who gets the bucket on the drive. Ludington is up 22-11. Here's a steal by Heston Stowe. Boy, and Heston, you talk about ball hawking tonight. She's had a really good, active first half.
Well, the girls know that the definite weakness of this Oakridge team is their ability to handle the ball. And once you smell blood in the water, it's all over.
6:08 to go, second quarter. Raven Thomas in the game. And now there's a drive by Claire Keith, no good. Rebound to Oakridge. Ludington is up 22-11, 5:56 to go in this second quarter. Some really good defense on display right now by our Orioles. There's a deflection there by Stowe. Oakridge gets it right back, and now a traveling violation caused by that tenacious Oriole defense, Coach.
It's tenacious defense, but it's also poor offense, Scoop. You know, let's be honest.
Combination.
Oakridge has done a nice job, I think, for the skill level they have to this point of creating some opportunities offensively, but it's just if you don't have the skill or technique to handle that stuff, you're in for a long night.
Jalen Laird with it now. Back to Grace Forfinski. They'll swing it over to Raven Thomas. Thomas, nice move. Just a little too much on the finish right there. And the ball out to Oakridge. Now there's a steal by Forfinski to Stowe. Up and in. Heston Stowe with the basket. Give the assist to Grace Forfinski. Ludington up 24-11. A steal for Claire Keith. And she gets the basket. Ludington, another steal for the Orioles, and another basket for Claire Keith. And just like that, wow. Ludington rattled off like 8 points there, Coach, in a matter of like 3 seconds.
The floodgates have opened, Scoop.
Yep.
You knew it was a matter of time.
Orioles up 28-11. We'd like to thank Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000. And IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
Coach Stowe called off the dogs for a second here, moving his pressure to half court.
I noticed that right off the bat there, Coach. Yes, he did.
He took the ball hawks out too, but
yeah,
it's time to work on multiple things to get ready for tomorrow night's game. They're showing a little bit of that 1-2-2 matchup that they play, getting a few repetitions.
3-point attempt by that was Kenyon, no good. And there's a putback up and in. J.C. Cole gets that bucket for the Orioles. Ludington up 30-11. There's another steal. Kenyon ahead to Kwetneski. Her shot up and no good. Rebound, J.C. Cole. She'll take it back out now, give it to Raven Thomas. Raven to J.C. Cole. She goes baseline. She'll swing it now to Thomas. Back out on top to Kenyon. Liana Veneman has checked into the game for the Orioles. She wears jersey number 3, and she has the ball right now. She's a sophomore. She'll give it up to Kenyon. Kenyon, nice move in the lane, and pretty shot right there by Madeline Kenyon. Ludington up 32-11. And you're right, Coach. The Oakridge Eagles are just having a really, really tough time getting the ball up court right now. And another steal by the Orioles. Ball batted out of bounds right there. Thought it was pretty neat. And you've done that a bit yourself as well as with your team before. You went to see some of your former players. And Coach Stowe did that this past weekend. He got to see both Ryan Rohr play and he got to see Abby Banstra play.
Nice.
Yep. All right.
Well, it's Grand Rapids. You can go and catch 2 for 1.
Exactly. There's a nice pass from Raven Thomas to Kwetneski, and she loses the ball. The Eagles have it. Ludington up 32-11, 3:12 to go in the opening half. We're going to have a traveling violation there on the Eagles. Oriole Nation, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Eagles with the basketball. There's a steal by J.C. Cole. Cole to the hoop, up and good! J.C. Cole with the steal and the basket. She's wanting membership into that Ball Hawk Club too, Coach. Now she's going to be called for the foul. Ludington up 34-11, 2:37 to go in the opening half. The Orioles and the Eagles from Hawley Gym. Again, tomorrow we're at Fremont. There's a steal by Kenyon, up and in. Madeline Kenyon gets the basket. The Orioles have a whole bunch of steals in this first half.
That's so, Scoop.
Yeah, that's kind of...
That's why I like working with you, Scoop, man. You're right to the point.
Trying to be pretty observant, Coach. If I had Joe Holmes up here, Joe used to be Rod's stats guy. I mean, I don't know how Joe Holmes did it there. He provided some color commentary. He'd give free throw shooting percentage, field goal percentage, steals, rebounds.
You saying
assist.
Joe's a little sharper than you, Scoop,
Well,
or what?
I can only keep track of points, Coach. Besides giving the play-by-play. There's a steal and a basket for Claire Keith.
Well, the Orioles are getting a good workout working on their finishing tonight. There's been a lot of steals and a lot of full-speed game-like layups that they've been working on. So.
Free throw no good. Rebound up and in, however, Claire Keith kissed it off the glass with the left hand. Ludington up 40-11 with 2:01 to go. There's another steal by the Orioles. Keith will get the ball ahead to Forfinski. She spotted her teammate there. Grace.
Heston Stowe.
Yes, Grace, nice pass to Heston Stowe, who gets the basket. Good court vision right there.
Michelle may be a lucky lady tonight, Scoop. You may be getting home early tonight.
There's a basket.
Lucky Michelle.
Up and in for Grace Forfinski there.
We get that running clock here pretty quick.
Ludington is up 44-11 with 1:34.
You have to take a little money out of your check. You didn't put in the hours that you normally do.
Well, Mrs. Shank might be lucky tonight too.
Yeah.
You might be getting home early. So the Orioles have a 44-11 lead. 1:34 left in this opening half. Eagles will get the ball in. Shot up, no good there by Breslin Medema. And now here comes the Orioles. Nice pass there from Laird to Claire Keith. Her shot no good. Rebound to Muskegon Oakridge. Unbelievable. Grace Forfinski. She's down amongst there. Her shot was no good, but it's something else, Coach. She's amongst 3 Muskegon Oakridge Eagles there. She gets the steal. Now there's a steal for Delaney Slater, who's checked into the game. Delana. And there's a basket for Forfinski. The energy that Grace Forfinski plays with is...
She's a little winded right now, Scoop. She has a little bit of a hard run there for a few minutes there.
She just got called for the foul right there. Her second.
I think Coach Joe's sending Liana in to give her a little bit of a breather.
Ludington up 46-11. 45 seconds left in this opening half at the free throw line for the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. number 21, Rihanna Morris. Free throws up and in. Grace Forfinski, a well-earned rest on the bench right now. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound, batted out of bounds. It went off, Slater. Delana Slater was going after it, but at last touched by Muskegon Oakridge. Girls district this year, Coach, is it at Cadillac?
I believe so.
There's a shot put up by Veneman, no good, but she draws the foul. We know your boys district here at Ludington. That's a real treat for the Ludington boys basketball fans. We don't get that many districts here, and so it's nice when we have one. Veneman at the free throw line, first attempt is no good. So it's you guys, Hart, Big Rapids, Chippewa Hills.
No, us, Hart, Big Rapids, Manistee, and you're giving me a quiz here.
Oh, sorry, Coach.
There's one other, Reed City.
Oh, Reed City, the Coyotes. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking Manistee wasn't. Manistee always seems to be in our district.
They were Division III last year.
That's true.
But they're bad. They bounce around. They're right on the borderline.
Yep. 22 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ludington up 46-12. I know in football, Coach, they go from, we're a 4 in football. They're a 6 when it comes to playoff times.
Who's the 6?
Manistee.
Oh.
Yep. All right. The Orioles lost it. Well, actually, now we have a jump ball possession arrow to the Orioles. So with 12 seconds to go in the opening half, Ludington has the ball, and they have a 46-12 lead. Make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight. We'll have the box score in from the JV game and the varsity game. With the ball Laird, she loses it, and now it will go out of bounds, and it will be Oakridge basketball. So tomorrow we're at Fremont. Monday, boys basketball coverage from Whitehall. Coach Shank and his boys taking on the Whitehall Vikings. And are they the 3-time defending West Michigan Conference champions, Coach? I believe so.
3.
I know you guys got to share with them, but I think that was 4 years ago. So maybe it was 3.
It might have been 3.
Might have been 3. We're at the half. Ludington 46, Muskegon Oakridge 12. And you are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Reliable, professional, exceptional quality, and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Thad Shank, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Jenner, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Ludington up 46-12 at the break. They outscored the Eagles 30-4 in that second quarter after outscoring them 16-8 in the first 8 minutes of play. Individual scoring for the Eagles: 2 points for Breslin Medema, 2 for Adeline Govan, 2 for Bianca, 1 for Rihanna Morris, and 3 for Cambria Genthart. For the Orioles, 8 for Eloise Kwitneski, 5 for Madeline Kenyon, 4 for Jalen Laird, 10 for Claire Keith, 4 for Grace Forfinski, 2 for J.C. Cole, and 11 for Heston Stowe. We want to thank our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And a shout out as well to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And right now we're going to break away and listen to the Player in the Spotlight interview with Claire Keith. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight. And that player for tonight's game is Claire Keith. Claire is a sophomore. She wears jersey number 13, and she plays the guard position. Now, Claire, your favorite thing about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I like how close all the players and the coaches are.
Very good. Your strongest trait about the way you play the game of basketball?
I think my strongest trait is probably like ball handling and bringing the ball up the court.
Well, you're definitely one of the things I've noticed of late. It seems like every game, as you continue, your maturation, I like to say, you appear to be more and more aggressive. And it's just, against Shelby the other night, the way you came out, and that's one of my favorite things about the way you play the game is your aggressiveness. What do you feel are the team strengths this year, Claire, and what are the team goals?
I think our strength is definitely defense. We're very aggressive on defense, and we get a lot of steals. I know that one of our goals was to keep teams to 38 points or less all season.
Okay, and you've been doing a pretty good job of that as well, too. Yes. What do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I like how he always jokes around, and he's never super serious or anything.
Who's someone that inspires you off the court, and why?
My aunt, Trisha, really inspires me because she always works really hard.
What's one skill you've worked the hardest to improve for this season?
I've tried to make it a goal to focus on my defense this season, and yeah.
Okay. Well, you've been playing some good defense, no doubt that, you and your teammates. What's your favorite memory from basketball for the Orioles so far, Claire?
The Northwood camp that we went to this past summer was really fun and had some team bonding and stuff.
Okay. Now, did you have a favorite Ludington Oriole basketball player that you were a fan of and followed while growing up in Ludington?
I was a big fan of Abby Banstra.
That's a good one to have. Abby's been mentioned a few times this year. Yep. And she's playing now. She's playing college ball. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Coach Stowe was at her game this past weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you have a favorite basketball or a favorite sports movie?
No, not a favorite.
No. How about a favorite movie?
Oh yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, okay. Who stars in that? Put you on the spot.
Honestly,
here.
I forgot their names,
Okay.
but
I know the movie you're talking about. I can't think of who stars in it right now, too. But so 10 Things I Hate About You. Okay. Is that more of a comedy?
it's like a rom-com.
Okay. Now, your favorite class and teacher at LHS?
I guess Mr. Stowe and Apes.
Okay. What are you enjoying the most about growing up and living in Ludington?
The beach, for sure.
That's the answer that most people say. No doubt about that. Your favorite restaurant in Ludington?
El Rancho.
Another very popular response. Your plans, Claire, for spring sports, and talk about what you did this past fall athletically at LHS.
This spring I'm going to play soccer, and this past fall I played volleyball.
And your positions on the soccer and volleyball teams?
Soccer, I play like defensive mid, defense, and then volleyball, I'm an outside hitter.
Now, where do you hope to be, and what do you hope to be doing 10 years from now?
I would love to own a Pilates studio in Florida.
Okay, all right. And anybody listening to tonight's telecast on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
My grandparents and my aunt.
All right, Claire, I wanted to congratulate you on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole Player in the Spotlight for tonight's game, and all the best to you and your teammates this basketball season. As always, go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. That was Ludington Oriole Claire Keith in the interview I did with her last night. Fun interview. They're all fun interviews, Coach. It's great doing these, and we've been doing them for years as well. The Player in the Spotlight for both your boys players and Coach Warren Stowe's girls players. We do them during the football season. Coach Gunsel pretty much, we get 9 or 10 games a year, so I pretty much just take his seniors, and we go down the list there. If we get done with the seniors, then I take the players he gives me, and it's a thing that the moms and dads, the grandmas, the grandpas, and I think the players enjoy it too.
Yeah, I think so, Scoop.
Well, the first half, 46-12, Ludington scored 30 points, Coach, in that second quarter. They got a boatload of those points on steals.
Yeah, it's just a mismatch tonight, Scoop, and credit the Oriole girls for playing real hard and competing. We thought they came out of the gate maybe a little bit slow, but once you get a steal or two, you kind of, that momentum shifts, and it was all downhill from there. We're going to have that state mandatory running clock and 6 more points here in the second half, so you better get our sponsors in, Scoop.
Exactly. No doubt on that, Coach. Beginning with the McGee Insurance Group, they've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000. Also, a shout out to IRCA Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us. IRCA family, they've been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. We have begun play here in the second half. Oakridge had the ball. They turn it over, and here come the Ludington Orioles with 7:44 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 46-12. And then there's a drive there. Cole loses the ball. She'll get it back to her teammate, Claire Keith now. And now Keith will be called for the double dribble violation. Oriole Nation, Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us and schedule your free estimate at 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. There's a guy you know pretty well, Mike Mesher.
Sure do. Legendary Oriole.
Yeah, him and
assistant coach in the boys varsity basketball team.
Who was the better basketball player, Mike or his brother Dan?
You'd have to ask them. I think you'd get 2 different answers probably if you asked those 2. But
Dan ended up
both
playing
good high school basketball players.
I think Mike only got the 1 year at Ludington, didn't he? Before
Mike's never saw a shot that he didn't like. I know that.
Kind of like Mitch Fessler. Yeah. Dan got a full varsity career at Ludington. I know he's a member of the 900 Point Club. And
great job by J.C. Cole coming from behind and popping that basketball out, creating a turnover.
Good hustle there by number 23, J.C. Cole, as Coach Shank just alluded to. Ludington with the ball, Laird. She'll give it now to Kenyon. Kenyon over to Claire Keith, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. There's a drive by J.C. Cole over to Laird, now to Kenyon. Kenyon to Allen, and a beautiful pass there from Keith to Eloise Kwitneski. And boy, that was a
great decision-making by Claire. I mean, she's playing downhill to the rim. The post defender came over and helped, and she did what she was supposed to do, dump it down to the girl in the dunker spot down there and for a wide-open layup.
But, Coach, that was some beautiful passing there that the Orioles had on that offensive set.
Well, they passed the ball more times than they've had to tonight. I mean, you get to the rim, and they've been getting to the rim in one pass and one hard blur cut up top. But that time, Oakridge's defense was a little bit better and kept them in front of them for a little bit. So
there's a free throw up and in by Genthart. Second attempt up and also good. That is when I mentioned it to Coach Saxon Smith tonight, he goes, the Genthart name. He goes, I said, that's a Manistee name right there. And he said, yeah, I think they're related. Three-pointer! J.C. Cole. She nails it from the far baseline, and now Ludington up by the score of 51-14. And, Coach, that's the Orioles' first three-pointer of the ball game right there.
Well, Oakridge is in a lady-to-lady defense, and like we've talked about earlier, most of the points have been generated from getting steals and our pressure, but the other part of it is, too, Ludington's done a nice job of getting to the rim the majority of the night.
Free throw up and in for the Eagles.
I thought Eloise did a nice job, though, there. She could have gone up for that layup. It would have kind of been a tough two, but she made the extra pass and got a better shot than she could have came up with.
One free throw there for Adeline Govin. Second attempt was no good, but it wouldn't have counted anyway. There was a line violation. That's that old adage, isn't it, Coach? Passing up a good shot for a great shot.
Right, and Oakridge has changed up their defenses. They were in girl-to-girl defense the first half. They've gone to a zone now, so they're going to try to pack it in a little bit and keep Ludington from getting those easy buckets.
I think Jalen might have got away with a foul right there. Now here comes Eloise Quitnesk. Boy, she can really move that ball up the court, can't she? Shot up, just left it a little shallow. Rebound by Madeline Kenyon. Her shot no good, but she draws the foul. You and your boys get the Oakridge Eagles tomorrow. It's a team that you defeated earlier in the season at Oakridge by the score of 66-30.
Wrong answer, Scoop. It was 66-30, but it was at Ludington.
Oh, my bad. It was at Ludington. That's right. You're at Oakridge tomorrow.
I've been impressed, though. Ludington likes to play in transition, and you can play in transition when you have post players like Eloise and Jalen who can really push the ball like guards. I mean, if you can rebound that ball and put it on the floor and explore to score, that's hard for other teams to slow down.
J.C. Cole almost had herself a steal there. Somebody was asking me the other day, Coach, where Eloise came from, and I thought it was Texas, but I'm here in Chicago. Have you, that she transferred in here?
Well, I think I can't be sure. I think her family was originally from the Mount Pleasant area.
Okay.
And then I think that's maybe where they went to high school in that area. I could be wrong on that, but then they moved around a little bit, I think.
There's a three-point attempt there by Heston Stowe. Off the mark, not by much, just a little off the mark, and in a fight for the ball and a jump ball, possession arrow to Muskegon Oakridge. 51-15, Ludington up, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, as Coach Shank said, his Orioles are at Muskegon Oakridge tomorrow. They defeated Oakridge earlier in the year at Hawley by the score of 66-30. So a lot of basketball to be played between now and the districts. And, of course, with all those postponements, Coach, they really run things together, don't they?
Yeah, we've been lucky. We only had one game postponed to this point in time, so we're not in makeup mode like some teams are.
The girls have had a few postponed, and Ludington getting a second opportunity here. There's a drive by Claire Keith. She'll kick it back now. Three-point attempt for Finsky. Good! Grace Forfinsky from the top of the key. Tickles the twines from three-point land. Ludington now up 54-15. 4:03 to go. I think we're 1 point away from the state-mandated running clock, Coach, if my math is right. Three-point attempt, no good by Oakridge. Raven Thomas had it momentarily, loses it, and going back to get it is Carrillo for the Eagles. The deflection right there, and now Raven Thomas has the ball. Raven will be called for the traveling violation. And we want to talk a bit about Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. There's a steal by Forfinski to Claire Keith. And now Keith is going to be fouled. Attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh, your winning edge. 3:19 to go in the third. Shot put up by Raven Thomas. No good. Rebound, Jalen Laird, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Oakridge just slowed us down in the second half a little bit with that 2-3 zone. Good change up for the Eagles. They've really packed it in and trying to keep the ball out of Eloise and Jalen's hands and force that perimeter shot. But it was good to see Grace step up and knock down that three.
Laird gets the first free throw. And that should kick in the state-mandated running clock. Ludington up 55-15. You know, Thad, when I was doing public address announcing here, and Rick Catt was the athletic director at the time, he told me a good thing to follow. Just remember, he said, Todd, when he gets inside 2 minutes, it becomes fit. Injuries and timeouts, you stop it for. And then when 2 minutes in, it's injuries, timeouts, and free throws. And then you see the running clock running right now. That was the days when Jerry Ponko had done the public address announcing. There's a nice inbound pass right there. Laird's shot gets blocked. Heston Stowe coming away with it, though, and now a traveling violation on the Orioles. Hey, Oriole Nation, Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. It's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 310 South Washington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Into the Oriole lineup, number 2, Delana Slater. Also checking in, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. Number 3, Liana Veneman. They're out there with Cole and Kwitneski. Ludington up 55-15, 1:58 to go in this third quarter. At the line for the Eagles, number 11, Adeline Govin.
Pretty young team the Oakridge Eagles have. I think with 2 seniors and mostly made up of freshmen and sophomores, I think.
You are correct, Coach. They only have 2 seniors on the team. They have 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, and let's see here, 1, 2, 3 freshmen, but one of them, Mia Houston, I think she's out for the year with a torn ACL. Yeah. Okay, Ludington up 55-15, 1:16 to go in the third quarter. J.C. Cole trying to get that ball to to Slater. And here come the Eagles. And now a foul will be called. And that was Hazel Slocum has checked into the game. She wears jersey number 12. Well, belay my last. That was actually Adriana Rapp who took that ball to the hoop. Slocum is in the game, though. She wears jersey number 12. First free throw is no good. Now, apparently that fit becomes it. That's only in the fourth quarter, Coach, because I see the free throws are being shot right now and the clock is running. So here come the Orioles. Here's a basket for Madeline Kenyon. 57-15, Ludington lead, down to 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kenyon on the ball hand, that's Rihanna Morris. There's a shot up, no good. 6 seconds to go in this third quarter. And now a foul is called. And at the line for the Eagles, with no time left on the clock in this third quarter, will be number 13, Adriana Rapp. First free throw is no good. The other night, Coach, your team got 2 points before the clock even started. Was that a infraction on Muskegon Orchard View during the warm-ups? Was that a dunk that was seen by the...
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Both free throws are missed. We're at the end of three. Ludington 57, Muskegon Oakridge 15. And we're going to step aside right now. You're listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables. Anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington outscored Muskegon Oakridge 11-3 in that third quarter. They outscored them 16-8 in the opening 8 minutes of play, 30-4 in the second. They were up 46-12 at half. They're up 57-15 right now as we enter the last 8 minutes of play. It's going to go by really quick because the state-mandated running clock is in effect. Oakridge with the basketball. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Madeline Kenyon. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution out on the roadways. If you do end up with some damage, give Mike a call, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. With the ball for the Eagles, number 21, Rihanna Morris. On the court for the Orioles, you have Liana Veneman, number 3. You have Madeline Kenyon, 11. You have Delana Slater, 2. You also have Eloise Kwitneski, number 5, and number 23, J.C. Cole. There's a shot up, no good by Adeline Govin. Cole chases it down, and she'll give the ball now to Kenyon. We'd like to let you know, Oriole Nation, that LP&G, Ludington Paint and Glass, they've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. Madeline Kwitneski will take a seat on the bench, and coming in, number 1.
Eloise Kwitneski.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eloise.
On the bench.
What did I say?
Madeline.
Eloise Kwitneski is on the bench for the Orioles. Thanks, Coach. The other night, Big Country said, Scoop, the Pistons had a player a few years ago named Tayshaun Prince. And the guy from Orchard View that you're describing, you've called him that a few times, and it's actually Tyshawn Smith. Hey, it was a few times I called Peyton Lacombe Peyton Manning. I do apologize about that, folks. It's funny how the subconscious mind works at times.
That's what you want to call it, Scoop. That's what you can call it. I don't know if I would be calling it the subconscious mind, but
it's my best excuse, Coach. Ludington up 57-15, 5:32 to go in the game. Grace Forfinski and Claire Keith will check into the game, and I apologize. I know I've called Claire Keith a couple times tonight. I've called her Claire Allen, who was a former camera woman and with the OSN. Now with the ball, Keith. Keith will take a 15-footer up and no good. Rebound to Oakridge. Hey, Oriole Nation, the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10. Call 231-845-5000.
yeah, it looks like we're having this packed house is starting to clear out a little bit tonight here at Hawley Gym.
It is.
The game is not in doubt anymore.
There's a free throw up and in for Cambria Genthart. Yeah, it sure was great having the old Funk here the other night. Your last 2 games, Coach, the old Funk has been here, the LHS pep band.
Yeah, we've been blessed. That changes the whole atmosphere of a gym. Not only is it loud, that's a really skilled band that Mr. Kuczynski has over there. And they obviously take pride in what they do, that's for sure. They're very good at it.
They sure do. As the Orioles, Cami Brahm checks in. She's a senior, foreign exchange student from Belgium. She wears jersey number 4. She is out there in the Oriole lineup now. Also, Grace Forfinski is out there. You've got Claire Keith, and you also have Heston Stowe. And now we have a palming violation, I believe, Coach. Yeah, it looks like that's what it's called. Carrying, I'm sorry. Carrying.
Palming.
Yes, carrying. Ludington up 57-16. The Orioles outscored Muskegon Oakridge 11-3 in that third quarter. We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family's been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. First free throw up and in.
Bianca wears some sweatbands kind of like you used to wear, I think, in the days, Scoop.
Yeah, that's actually not Bianca Sanchez, Coach. That's actually Aubrey Spurgeon, who's a 5-quarter player.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and I used to wear those, and those were really in style back in the 1980s. Hey, well, right now Ludington is up 57-17, and we're going to step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 2:26 to go. State-mandated running clock in effect. Bringing the ball up, Heston Stowe for the Ludington Orioles. And she'll give it up now to Forfinski. There's a shot up by Slater. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oakridge basketball. And Raven Thomas checks back into the Oriole lineup, replacing Claire Keith. Hey, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. And Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable. Hey, there's a three-pointer for Muskegon Oakridge. Getting the basket, number 1, Amelia Carrillo. 57-20, 1:34 to go. Heston Stowe with the ball. I was mentioning, folks, about Bob's Roofing Company. They're your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials, licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. There's a shot put up by Brahm, no good. You can see the Orioles, her teammates, Thad, trying to get her the ball. Much like the other night, it was great to see that three-pointer from Zane Smith. And I'll tell you what, that we put that footage up on the OSN. That was really good form that Zane had from that. He's a left-handed shooter draining that three.
Yeah, Zane's definitely got great form on the shot. He's a good shooter.
He's a lefty, much like Cole Anthus was. There's a shot up and in.
Well, you get late in games and you have those kids on your team that all the players know they fulfill a tough role. Both Delana and is it Cammie, did you say?
Yeah, Cammie.
They're both trying. The offense doesn't look good right now because they're so focused on getting them the ball as opposed to running the offense that just sometimes doesn't work that way. But when you have kids who sacrifice for the team and stuff, you want to have them have some special moments during the season too. So it's Coach Joe's definitely makes those girls understand and respect their roles.
Three-pointer there, no good. Delaney Slater had it and just slipped out of her hands. Well, I'm sure, Coach, that's the toughest job for any coach is the playing time issue with all your players.
Well, it's not
One
easy,
of them.
but yeah.
There's a steal, and there's the buzzer. And your final score here in West Michigan Conference Lakes action, the Ludington Orioles 57, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 22. And we're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have the Smith and Eddy post-game show right here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Smith and Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington defeats Muskegon Oakridge 57-22. The Orioles were outscored in that rapid, very quick fourth quarter as the state-mandated running clock was going. Ludington outscored 7-0 in that fourth quarter. They outscored Oakridge 16-8 in the first quarter, 30-4 in the second, 11-3 in the third. Orioles were up 46-12 at the half, 57-15 at the end of 3. They win 57-22. We want to thank our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And Coach, when the first quarter ended, Ludington was up by 8, 16-8, and then it was all Ludington big time after that in the second and third quarters. Yeah,
just a mismatch tonight, and you have those sometimes in high school athletics. Give Oakridge a lot of credit. I thought, they're trying to do all the right things. They just can't. Talent gap's just too huge right there. But, our Orioles did a nice job, I thought, midway through that first quarter, really turning up the intensity. And and doing what they had to do to get out of here with a win tonight.
Well, now they've set themselves up, Coach. A great opportunity tomorrow at Fremont against the Packers. And Fremont's had our number the last year and a half, 2 years in girls basketball. And our girls will get a crack at them tomorrow. Ludington can take down Fremont. They'll have a share of first place with Fremont in the conference.
Well, I think we're a little bit better team than we were early in the year. I mean, that's, Coach Warren Stowe does a great job with his girls, and they continue to improve a little bit at a time. And the game was really a pretty competitive one. I mean, Fremont went on a streak down the stretch, but otherwise it was a pretty back and forth nip-tuck game for 3 quarters. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow night. I think the girls, if they play pretty well together, and they got a shot.
They definitely do. Coach was talking about that. That was back on the 11th of December. It was here at Hawley, and Ludington fell in that game 48-36. But as Coach said, it was a competitive game back and forth. And Fremont kind of, they kind of took control late in the game right there to win 48-36. Hey, individual scoring tonight for the Oakridge Eagles. 3 points for Amelia Carrillo, 2 points for Breslin Medema, 3 for Adeline Govan, 2 for Hazel Slocum, 1 for Rihanna Morris, and 6 points tonight for Cambria Gethart. For the Orioles, 10 for Eloise Quitneski, 7 for Madeline Kenyon, 5 for Jalen Laird, 10 for Claire Keith, 7 for Grace Forfinski, 7 for J.C. Cole, and 11 for Heston Stowe. And Coach, when you see balanced scoring like that, that's a sign of some pretty good teamwork right there.
Well, I think it was just who could steal the ball first, Scoop. I don't know how much teamwork is involved in that, but tonight it was who could steal the ball first, and we got a lot of aggressive young ladies on our team who, like I said earlier, they smelled blood in the water, and whoever got to that steal first was going in for a layup. Definitely.
We're waiting for Coach Warren Stowe. He'll be coming up momentarily. Again, tomorrow, OSN 102.7 WMOM at Fremont. Monday will be with Coach Shank and his boys at Whitehall in that makeup game. That'll be played again at Whitehall, and that was from weathered out back on the 16th of January. And so Ludington will finally get Whitehall, and now joining us is Oriole girls varsity head coach Warren Stowe. And Coach Stowe, your girls first quarter was 16-8. Coach Shank and I were talking about it, but once they got going right there and the pressure defense forcing all those Oakridge turnovers, boy, there was a time there where your girls put up like 8 points in like 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing, playing that way. Sometimes it takes a while for you to settle into correct amounts of ball pressure and jump switching or trapping from behind, whatever it was. But once we did, it can happen very fast, and I was happy that it did there.
As Coach Shank said, your girls, they smelled blood in the water, and they really took it to the Oakridge Eagles.
It's hard sometimes to tell Heston and Claire and Grace to get back. They don't have that in them, which is a good thing. It's that I used to say that about Riley Stone too, right? You'd rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war.
Yeah. We noticed you called a timeout there after about the 4th straight turnover, and then you pulled your girls back. Coach caught that right off the bat. He said, Coach,
what an empathetic guy. I said, what an empathetic guy.
I don't know if everyone would say that, but you're trying to, and we have an opportunity to work at stuff in the half court. We know tomorrow we're going to have to play really well in the half court, and I thought in the second half we were able to do some things against the circle motion and just talking. That's been kind of a thing we continually need to work at. We have a small handful of girls that talk all the time, and the rest of us are occasional talkers. So we got to continue to communicate, and I thought we did that well at times.
In a game like this where the state mandated running clock was in effect for a good portion of the second half, what can you as a coach take out of this?
Well, like I just said, I mean, trying to work on things. We gave up 29 offensive rebounds Monday night to Shelby, and trying to focus on that. I don't know. The eye in the sky will tell me if we did that better or not. I'm skeptical, but switching on defense and just doing some things that we had practiced, and getting a lot of girls in. We talk about that all the time. Coach talks about that all the time. We're a team of 12 girls, and they all work very hard. They're there every day, busting their absolute butts, and a lot of girls get the accolades, and a lot of boys get the accolades on the court. But it's a true team. So when you have a game like this, and you can get everybody good minutes and get them quality shots at the basket, that as a coach, that makes you feel really good because they're more than deserving.
And those foreign exchange students aren't going to keep coming to Ludington if they don't get some minutes. So.
Got to keep them happy.
That's the Coach Warren Stowe pipeline with all those foreign exchange students. Exactly. Coach Shank wants you to get send some of those
there.
Send some of those
twins or something. Yeah.
Exactly. Coach, with this win tonight, you and your girls, you set yourselves up for a great opportunity tomorrow night at Fremont, a team that defeated your girls 48-36 earlier in the year here at Hawley, but that was a very competitive ball game. Your girls were in that game till late in the ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're a different team, but there's no doubt that Fremont's a different team as well. So we know we're going to have to play our best tomorrow, and that's why you play team sports, and that's why you compete. We're just excited for the opportunity. It's kind of been unspoken until this moment, but now we're talking about Fremont, and we know that if we want to have a chance to check some boxes at our goals, we're going to have to win tomorrow night.
Well, OSN 102.7 WMOM, we're looking forward to being right there with you and your girls tomorrow night at Fremont.
Sweet. That'll be great. Look forward to it. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks, Coach.
Go O's.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Warren Stowe, his girls win tonight over Oakridge by the score of 57-22. JV game, Ludington wins by the score of 52-17. And Coach Shank, your final thoughts on this one?
It was good to see all the Orioles get in and get some playing time. Time to go home, Scoop. Michelle's waiting on you.
I totally agree, and Jennifer's waiting on you, Coach. So we're going to sign off right now. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, my color commentary man, my partner tonight, Thad Shank, also for our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, Nick Wysong, and for our OSN cameraman, the one and only Jackson Jenner, and of course for Chris Nicholas down at 102.7 WMOM. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Hawley Gym. Again, your final score in the varsity game, the Ludington Orioles 57, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 15, and in the JV game, the Ludington Orioles 52, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 17. Good night, Oriole Nation.